Good morning and welcome to Smile the Coffee on this beautiful Thursday morning. It's a quarter to the weekend. It's been a long week, but simultaneously a short week. Nevertheless, you're joined by Diana Master and my gorgeous sister from another mister, Glenora Shapura. How you doing, baby girl?
Has it really been a short week? Has it really been a short week?
I've been within cuddles,
I
so it's
know
been
my
a short
home
week
girl
for me.
she's glowing, she's smiling from ear to ear, she's happy. She's just like, you know what, guys, love is good.
Guys, love is nice. When you get a chance, colleagues, fall in love. 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
I think 10 out of 10 would recommend when it's with the right person.
When it's with the right person, that's the key word,
When
right
it's with the right person. These
person.
other people, because I actually was thinking the other day, I'm like, who, I'm feeling this type of, I was like, you know what, I think it's just not, you and I, we're just not.
Just
you
not
gotta,
compatible.
And
It's okay that
it's okay.
you're not compatible.
Or maybe wrong timing or what have you. You're dealing with your things, I'm dealing with my things.
Yeah.
Cool. If there is a future for us, cool.
We will find our way
but
back
let's not
to each
force
other.
it right
Let's
now.
not force it right
Let's
now.
not force it right now. Because no.
It's what I said when I looked at this man, right? And he's just doing what he's doing. I think he was cooking dinner even. And I was just looking at him and I thought to myself, a few months ago, I was crying over somebody who couldn't even do the bare minimum.
And he looked like a thumb.
And he looked like a thumb
I
slash
have to add
wisdom
that.
tooth,
I have
you
to
know.
add that, yes. I am the number one hater.
She's the number one hater. You don't even hate this man as much as I hate this man.
I'm the number one hater. The thing is, like, I think maybe because I was with you through that whole
Through
process.
the process, yeah.
I don't care if you forgive this person.
Yeah.
Show me and that person,
If I see you, it's on sight.
it's on sight.
It's on sight. So I was just thinking to myself, I was crying over somebody who couldn't even do the bare minimum.
Emotionally
And then
stunted human being.
emotionally stunted human being, lazy, narcissistic, you know, all of these things, selfish. And then you get this person, right, that literally flies
to just come spend some time.
halfway across the world just to come and say, babe, I missed you and I wanted to see you.
Yes.
And then not only that, spends a few days and says, actually, I've decided to extend my stay by an extra week.
And you know, I heard this quote from Elizabeth Gilbert, one of my favorite authors. She said her husband, so this was after she had gone through, you know, a bad...
All the sons of Pharaoh,
Yes, a bad marriage, and then...
the sons of Satan, exactly,
Yes,
yeah.
the sons of Satan. And then her husband then, he used to tell her, like, a woman's place is in the kitchen with her feet up, drinking a glass of wine while her husband cooks her dinner. And you are literally living...
I'm literally living
that
life.
dream, yes.
Literally.
A woman's place is in the kitchen with her feet up with a glass of wine while her husband cooks her dinner.
Yesterday, I was on the couch,
Yeah.
right? Because I got home, because, you know, we finished work late now. So I got home and then he said, because he's like, okay, either I can come pick you up or I can stay and make dinner. I'm like, you know, I'd rather stay and make dinner. I get home and it's, from the minute you open the door, you feel the warmth, the literal warmth, how this person is so happy to see you.
Yes.
Hi, babe, you're home, you know. And then he asked, should I take your jacket? No, I'm good. You know, I change into whatever I need to change. And then I went to sit on the couch with a blankie. And then this man just brings me a glass of wine. He's like, there you go.
Yeah.
I was like,
Exactly.
and he's cooking dinner. And I'm literally just watching him do all of these things. And then next thing, he's bringing the food to the dining table. And then he says, let's eat. Babe, dinner's ready. Let's eat. We finish. And I said, no, I'm going to clean up. I mean, you've done so much. He's like, no, it's fine. I'll do the dishes. I'm like, you get that on Amazon? Like, where did you come from? Who sent you? Because what?
And also, can we just take time to appreciate the good men because they do exist? They're just not loud.
They're not
like
loud.
the Jonasses.
No,
The
no,
Jonasses
no,
of this world, they're everywhere. That's the problem with that's why we think that all men are bad. I hate that statement. All men will cheat, all men are what. It's not true. There are actually really decent, great men out there.
Yeah.
The thing is, they are not going to be in everybody's business. So by you saying all men are what, it's because this guy is DMing you, he's DMing Diana, he's DMing Glenora, he's DMing Aina. You guys have all had a taste of one man's medicine. Do you understand?
We all know there's one
And now,
famous man
yes,
that we all know. All of us know.
that is
One
in every.
That is literally the minute he meets you, he's
Yeah,
like, listen,
yeah.
hey you, immediately.
Hey, you. Now that man becomes a representative for all men.
All men. And
I'm
that
not
is
saying
not-
that they do exist, and they are quite a lot, but I'm also trying to say like the good guys also
They're
exist.
there,
People,
but
they
they're
are
hidden.
there. If you exist, if you are out there and you are not like, doing dirty people dirty,
Yeah.
you are not out there trying to break people's hearts,
Yeah.
you're working on yourself, you're showing up, as a decent human being. Why do you think that God created you and he didn't create someone who can match that energy?
That's what somebody said. Somebody said there's a reason you crave that love.
Yes.
It's because God created you and put that love inside you because he knows that there's somebody that's going to match that love. There's somebody that's going to love you the way you've always wanted to be loved. And it's just so beautiful. That being said, you do have to go through all the sons of Pharaoh first. You have to go through the sons of Pharaoh and the sons
I'm
of
tired of
Satan.
kissing the frogs.
You
I'm
must
tired
kiss
of
the
kissing
frogs.
the frogs,
You must kiss the
Tommy.
frogs. But anyway, as we divert and change topics, creative director and founder Melissa Poulton officially launched the House of Poulton Masterclass Incubator Program on Tuesday evening, a 3-month mentorship journey designed to nurture emerging fashion design talent. The program will select 10 aspiring designers who will participate in 7 interactive masterclasses sessions, each led by an experienced industry mentor. Throughout the program, participants will take on creative challenges that will test and strengthen their skill, their design, business, and innovation skills. At the end of the incubator, 4 finalists will earn the opportunity to showcase their completed garments at the Creative Sport Tourism Expo on the 3rd of September 2026 at Hage Geingob Stadium. Applications will open on Wednesday, or rather they open on Wednesday. For fashion designers ready to elevate their craft, gain industry insights, and bring their creative vision to life. Let's take a look.
I see the struggle. I also struggle myself, but I feel like the bit that I know, the bit of knowledge that I know that I've gained, I can give it back. So the masterclass incubator is basically a competition and a masterclass next to each other, right? So the applications will be open as from tomorrow. Applications will be available here at the Creative Institute, and it will also be available at College of the Arts, and it will also be available via mail. You can send an email and ask for the application. The applications will be reviewed by a panel of judges, and then we'll choose our top 10. The top 10 will be announced. And then these top 10 participants will take place in a series of masterclass sessions that will be happening during July and August, and the finale will happen at the CSD Expo. So the series of sessions that will be happening, it will be really, really intense for these designers, and so that they can take accountability and start learning about accountability as fashion designers. It's not going to be a baby situation, it's going to be hard. Maybe some of them maybe dislike me afterwards, because after each session there will be a topic, we'll have speakers that will come and speak, and then each designer will be given a task to do, and they need to complete this task before the next session. If you do not complete your task, you might be disqualified, points may be taken away from you, as you guys know. So it's almost like a project runway, but it has like real masterclass, people coming in to speak and really engaging with the 10 participants. I'd say these participants are very lucky because they're gonna get a bit of everything, and as they go along, they'll really walk away with something that they can take, forward towards their businesses.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us, something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
Alrighty, so is it really smell the coffee if we don't get into our meme/reel of the day segment? Let's take a look what's trending on the socials.
We dated before the age of 25. We didn't date. You are my childhood friend because those were uneducated decisions. I didn't even have my degree by that time. We were just experimenting.
It's
Full
true.
stop.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Actually, body count doesn't matter before 25.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Your slate is wiped clean.
Yes.
Because 25, my frontal lobe was not fully developed. So those were uneducated decisions. If we dated before I was 25, you're just a childhood friend because my frontal lobe had not fully developed. So those were uneducated decisions.
But also you, actually now that I think about it, the guys that were much older than 25, that were dating us at 21, 19, 20, okay, maybe not 19, but 20, 21, 22, what were you guys thinking? Because this is a child.
You're a pretty
you cannot
young
come
thing.
tell me, oh, she's come and matured. Matured way.
You're a pretty young thing.
A frontal lobe hasn't developed. Matured way, because they come and tell you,
This
oh no,
is why
this
people
one is
that get
matured.
married-
Stop it.
This is why people that get married at 21 scare me.
Yes.
Why are you getting married at 21?
So young. So
Yo,
you don't even know who you are.
You don't even know who you are at 21. If I had gotten married to the person I was supposedly with at age 21, by now I would have been divorced. By now.
You would have been miserable.
I would have been so miserable.
And the nice thing about you, what I like about actually us, is that we were raised by a family that's like, you know, go out and live your life.
Live your life.
Don't worry about the societal pressures
Exactly,
to get
to get married.
at this, and have this and this and this by whatever age. So you have that, even if you had gotten married, you would be like, okay, this is not working out. I'm going home. I'm going home.
I'm
Like, it's
going
fine.
home. I'm
Like,
loved at home. I'm going home,
I'm
sweetie.
loved at home. But there are people who married at 21 and they are 40 regretting. I'm telling you, somebody who said, like, he married at, was it 22? And this is 20 years later, he's getting a divorce and he's like, I knew by the second year. I'm just like, oh, Chomi.
You stayed another 18 years.
Bruh, Chomi, stop it.
No, one thing about me, I love myself too much to be miserable.
Chomi, the person
Yeah.
would sit in the driveway for a whole hour.
Yeah,
Chomi,
no,
playing on a
guys.
pet.
No, the way I love my peace, the
Try.
way I love being unbothered,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I was so scared to live with a man. I'm like, me that likes my space.
Yeah, I'm actually like,
How is this gonna work?
I am very worried about myself. I
Yes.
literally had a dream about living with someone and I woke up and I'm like,
It's a nightmare.
oh, what a nightmare. What do you mean? What? Like, but I guess when you're in love, like what you're saying, and when it's the right person, everything just clicks.
Not everything just clicks. You are going to have your tiffs, but it's just a thing of you guys need to know.
Yeah, no, it's
Your
also I would be
boundaries.
willing to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
you'd
it's
be
my
willing
person.
to.
Like the theory of the ick. If I'm getting an ick about you, then
You're not my person. Yeah, you're
That's
not my
the
person.
point. Like the
Yeah.
moment it's with your person, like it doesn't matter if now I have to whatever the things that I would normally complain about, I'll be like, oh, but
It's
for my-"
it's quirky.
It's
It's quirky.
quirky.
It's no longer an ick. So
Yeah.
it's really just a thing of you guys have to respect each other's spaces. So he knows that when I'm quiet, I'm just quiet. It's not that I'm upset or anything. I just want a moment to unwind, watch my Netflix series. Sharp. He's working, doing whatever he's doing. Sharp. Like literally, there was a time he was cooking and he was playing music. And then I came home and then there was time I wanted to watch my shows. And he said, oh, babe, do you want me to turn
Yeah.
down the music? I said, no, it's cool. I'm going to read the subtitles anyway. So
Yeah.
it's fine. So that worked. Because for those 40 minutes, he was cooking. I was just unwinding. So
Yeah.
it works if you guys actually talk about these things. Otherwise, you build resentment. But anyway, I think we have one more meme.
Yeah, let's
so
take
let's
a
take a look.
Material things do not matter, y'all. Who else hit traffic on the way here today? Not me. I was in the air, but I saw it. I saw it.
Traffic at church is crazy. They've been on my ass about it. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just a pastor.
Let me tell y'all this. God does not care how much money you donate.
Because I've got the house in Maui.
But you do have to live with yourself.
Where are the other Cadillacs? Which one are we taking to church?
He came down to meet us, just like I came down to meet y'all today. That isn't an example of Christ, then I don't know what is.
That's the wrong mill.
There's gonna be a QR code on.
I think you're going to expand.
Let's talk about giving money to the church. And just like the wings of a helicopter propel you up.
If you get the lunch reservation. How much of this can be used as a tax write-off?
If technology isn't your thing for giving, we have ATM machines out front. The good Lord knows what you make. He knows what I make. He knows what you make.
What's that? Oh, yeah, duh.
We're going up.
One thing about mega church pastors.
It's the being in the helicopter for me.
Yeah.
It's the being
Like
in
you
the
guys were
helicopter.
late because you're
And
stuck
then-
in traffic. I wasn't, but I know traffic was bad. I could see it from my helicopter.
Yes.
I could see it. Somebody said, you are paying for your pastor's bracelet
Yeah.
so that it protects you. He doesn't even wear that bracelet, but it's supposed to protect you from evil. Really? But this is why I say
The same bastard that's selling you this thing, he's
Yeah.
not even wearing it.
he's not even wearing his bracelet.
Yeah.
But this is why I say the placebo effect is so real, because if you really believe that that bracelet will protect
And it
you,
will.
it will protect you, because you've told yourself it's going to protect me. You even yeah, Clint, it's I almost got into a car accident, but because I
You
had my
the
bracelet.
You will associate everything with it. You
You
will
associate everything.
You will associate everything with it. But you
Yeah.
know what I also like of, I don't want to say like, but the fact that they can also justify when it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's
Look,
because
I
you
got
don't
into an
believe.
accident and I was wearing the bracelet, and
It's
now
because you don't believe.
it's because you don't believe enough. Where's
don't
your
believe.
faith?
Where's your faith? Faith the size of a
Of a-
mustard seed. If you believe that that bracelet will protect you, it will protect you. But because you were doubting this morning,
You were
weren't
doubting, yes, and then
Yes,
you start
Father, I
believing,
was. Yes,
yes.
Daddy, I was.
But
I
that's
was
why
doubting.
I bought the bracelet, so that it works against my doubtful thoughts.
No,
Oh.
that's not how the bracelet works. And the thing is, usually
I want somebody to actually challenge these people in church. Like, let's say, like I buy this bracelet and get into an accident, and then I'm now in church with the pastor. I'm like, Pastor,
they'll
what
just
happened?
gaslight you. They will just
I'll
gaslight
be
you.
like, because I have negative thoughts, you get what I'm saying, and doubts. That is why I bought your bracelet.
No, they will just gaslight you. They will find a way to gaslight you. And the thing is, it's a placebo and nocebo effect.
Yeah.
Because the placebo effect is, I'm wearing this so it works. The nocebo effect is, the one day you forget it.
Yes.
Trust me, all bad things will happen. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys, it's because I
thing
didn't have the
works.
bracelet.
This
It's
thing
because,
works.
and I've seen this one video of this, I think it was a lady.
Yeah.
And the pastor said like, you know, and she kept looking at him.
Like,
And he's like pushing her, and she's there. And he
girl
even
fall.
said,
She was a
even said-
statue.
She said, "Why are you pushing me? You're trying so hard for me to fall.
I'm not going
that
to fall."
demon that is in you." And she's like, "I don't have any demons.
Stop lying.
Stop lying."
Stop lying.
And I hate the fact that we've made such a mockery of religion. We've made such a mockery of God.
Yes.
Because even this thing of, Glenra, why are you blowing? What's happening? Somebody made a video and said, pastors, is it really necessary when you're performing these miracles to blow in my face? Like, is it really necessary?
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Anyways, I don't know if we have time for our story.
We do.
We do have time
for a
for
story.
one of our stories. On November 13th, 1999, 32-year-old housewife Namiko Takaba was brutally stabbed to death in her apartment in Nagoya, Japan, while her 2-year-old son was left unharmed nearby. When her husband, Satoru Takaba, returned home, investigators discovered bloodstains near the entrance that did not belong to Namiko, indicating the killer had been wounded during the attack. Because the DNA technology at the time was insufficient to identify a suspect without a direct match, the case quickly went cold. Driven by a relentless faith that future technological advancements would eventually bring justice, Satoru moved out but continued paying the rent on the apartment for 26 years, spending over 22 million yen to keep the crime scene completely untouched and preserved. The extraordinary preservation effort finally paid off when the Aichi Prefectural Police reopened the case and utilized modern forensic DNA profiling. Investigators narrowed down their search and focused on Kumiku Yasufuku, a former high school classmate of Satoru, who had reportedly harbored a decades-long unrequited crush and deep-seated jealousy towards his happy marriage. After initially resisting authorities, Yasufuku submitted her DNA, which perfectly matched the preserved bloodstains from the apartment entrance. She was arrested and formally indicated for murder, admitting she had lived in constant anxiety for 26 years, finally bringing closure to a ghost story that Satoru refused to let disappear. Wow.
I want to cry.
This is true love.
I want to cry.
I think today's message is just find the right person, guys.
I want to cry.
This is true love. He paid for that apartment.
Yo, for 26 years.
He was like, my wife's murder is going to be found.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people around him kept saying, this is useless, this is a dead end,
Just let it go.
I'm getting goosebumps
Just let
from
it
the
go.
story. Because really and truly, it's sort of like that person that holds on to somebody in a coma,
Yes.
believing that one day they will wake up.
Yeah, because it's like, I know future technologies will be able to solve this case. It might not be today, but in the future.
But I can't imagine the void that it has now left. Because it sort of like gives you a reason to continue living.
Yeah.
And then now when it finally happens and the case is closed,
you're just like,
what do I do with myself?
is it a deep sigh or is it a, yeah, what do I do with myself?
Now? For the longest time, I've been working on this thing, and now that it's finally done, it's finally closed. People do talk about closure, but then sometimes we don't talk enough about how closure can actually make you sadder.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
because you're like, this was this boulder that I was pushing up, right? I was pushing up the mountain, and now I've gotten it off the mountain. What do I do with myself?
I finally
like,
arrived. It's not as great as I imagined it would be.
Yes. And that's the thing with closure. It's not this big aha. It's not this.
It's not. Sometimes it's just a quiet sigh. Sometimes it's a painful release because it's like, so this is really done.
Yeah.
There's no more after this.
And sometimes it's more confusion because now who am I without this trauma?
Yeah. Anyway, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Ciao.
Ciao.